Good evening. This is Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500 live here in Vero Beach, Florida. Now, before I start this news report, I have to tell you Vanessa couldn't make it today because I just found out she is in the Bahamas. She's having a good time. She's out there sunbathing, enjoying the beaches in the Bahamas while I have to work and do this news report alone. I'm not mad at her. I understand she needs a vacation too, and she will return. Just puts a little bit more work and burden on me. But let's get right to the report. This report is on the deadly snakes of Florida. Very important topic, and you need to know about these snakes when you come down here to Florida, whether you live here or if you are visiting. These snakes are very, very venomous, and they can kill you. And we only have 6 deadly snakes, so not to worry, because in Florida we have over 50 species of snakes. So there's only these 6 that you really have to be aware about. So let's get started. Our first snake is the eastern diamondback rattlesnake. Now, if you see this guy, he is large, he is venomous, and he is the heaviest snake here in Florida, and he is very deadly. Now, if you see him, don't panic. Look around. You hear that rattle? Look around. See where he's at. Be calm. And when you see him, when you spot him, run. Get the hell out of there. You don't want to be around this guy. Just get the hell out of there. But first, find out where he's located. And then run. Our second deadly snake is the timber rattlesnake. Now, the timber rattlesnake, they're a viper snake, and they've got long fangs. They also like tree logs. So if you see trees that have been cut down or have fallen during a hurricane, and you want to stop for a break when you're on a trail, if you're sitting on some tree log, you might be above a timber rattlesnake. Be careful of this guy. Our third deadly snake is the Dusky Pygmy rattlesnake. Now this snake, they like to wait and then they get on their prey. So if you're walking on some trail, just be careful because you might run into a Dusky Pygmy rattlesnake that's laying in wait. Be careful out there. Our fourth deadly snake is one of the most venomous snakes in all of Florida. It is our coral snake. Now these coral snakes, this guy, beautiful snake, very pretty, very deadly. You don't want to mess with this guy. Now don't confuse him for his cousin, the king snake, who is non-venomous. Our coral snakes are very, very deadly. What's that saying you should know? Red touches black, he's a friend of Jack. Red touches yellow, kill a fellow. Let's be careful out there. Our fifth venomous snake is the Cottonmouth. Now, if you see this guy, be very, very careful. Now, these guys can usually be found around water. So what I would suggest is don't go swimming in no lake or river. When you're in Florida, keep your swimming to a swimming pool. Our sixth deadly snake is the Copperhead. The Copperhead snake. Now they're only about 2 to 3 feet long, but they're very, very venomous. And these snakes, they like wood. They like piles of sawdust. So if you're a carpenter and you're working out there and you got a pile of sawdust growing, just be careful because you may attract a copperhead. Now these are our 6 deadliest venomous snakes here in Florida. Now you may be thinking, well, how come I haven't mentioned the python? How come you didn't say anything about a python or an anaconda? Well, you don't find too many anacondas here, but you will find a python. Now the Burmese Python, they're a very popular snake, and there is a lot of them, but they're mostly in South Florida. So if you're in North Florida, you don't have to worry about them. They're also not venomous. They'll just squeeze the life out of you. They'll just crush the life out of you. So don't go pet one of these guys, because you may find yourself in a wrap, and you don't want that. I hope this information has informed you a little bit about our snakes here in Florida. And again, we have over 50 species of snakes. Only 6 are venomous. So chances are you're going to run into a non-venomous snake. Probably a corn snake, like this guy. Or maybe one of our black racer snakes. And remember, these snakes are more afraid of you than you are of them. I take comfort in knowing that because I've come across a few of these snakes. And believe me, they are more scared of me. So this is our report on deadly snakes of Florida. Hope this information was helpful to you. Hope you've learned something. And remember, when you come down to Florida, please, please be careful. Be aware of these snakes. And don't go looking for them because they are out there. And if you're looking for them, you just may find them. This is Steve S.H. Walters for Breaking News 500, reporting live from Vero Beach, Florida. Now, let's be careful out there.